Moving on to more pleasing news, the Nigerian filming industry receives new entrants with a paranormal movie. Details in our next report.
About that journey.
It's a big day for aspiring filmmaker Ebenezer Aladishe as he presents to the public his first attempt at filmmaking. A graduate of computer science and currently a professional teacher, Ebenezer called his family and friends to play a part in this project as he moves to actualize his lifelong dream of filmmaking.
Putting people together, it's a lot of work. It's very tasking. But I have a team that's strong. I have a team that's talented. I have a team that is willing and ready to do what we have come to do. We needed to meet a lot of logistics issues. We needed to, you never can plan enough, especially when it comes to finance. We needed to feed people. We needed to put ourselves together. We needed to buy, and so on and so forth.
The movie titled The Landlord is a faith-based paranormal movie about a haunted house and its many tricks.
What would you do as a child of God if you acquired a haunted house? How would you deal with it? That's what the story is all about. It's to tell people that there's something about us. There's something about the spiritual realm, because it's a realm of laws, it's a realm of power, it's a realm of rules, regulations, and you can't just bend it, you can't just break it anyhow. You have to understand how the nature of that world operates.
Ebenezer takes on many responsibilities, both behind the camera and in front as a lead character, Mr. Morgan, who acquired the haunted house innocently. Taking on so much responsibilities on his first major project proved a tough nut to crack.
Acting and directing at the same time. Sometimes I needed to know what my facial expression looked like. I needed to be sure I was perfect fine. I had a super co-director who was both the artistic director and the DOP, director of photography. So it really covered up for me because, yes, it was challenging. Sometimes we'll go on set on empty stomach because we needed to catch the deadline. We need to meet the deadline. Sometimes we shot round the clock, 24 hours. At some point, there was a particular scene we were shooting and I was actually dozing off. It was just the help of it. So it was highly challenging, but I had a team and I still have that team. Above all, we have God, who is our stronghold, our supplier.
The Nigerian filmmaking industry is majorly in two folds: the big box office movies with the A-listers and their heavy razzmatazz, and the more numbered direct-to-DVD or home video filmmakers. However, somewhere in the middle, Ebenezer believes there is a small group of gospel filmmakers where he hopes to ply. He points in the direction of some highly acclaimed faith-based filmmakers, including Mike Bamiloye, whose movies from the 90s rocked the Nigerian filming world as a source of inspiration.
Madam, please don't leave this house. Even if you do, the spirit will still haunt you.
Although he acknowledges that attention has moved to more contemporary stories, gospel films, as he calls it, still have its own substantial followers.
Casting down all imagination and everything that is.
We've acquired talents based on technology that exists now that was not existing when those men were starting. It's not because they cannot do much more than the expectation of the regular world. But now there are talents that are available to us, there are skills that are available to us, there's exposure available to us beyond what they had in their days. And then we are harnessing all of these things, making use of all of these things. Now we come in from the angle of creativity, absolute creativity, use of technology. We are trying to bring in not just the Nollywood standard, but the Hollywood standard of filming into Nigerian Christian gospel, and then because it's beyond the boundaries of this nation. The message is to go to everybody. Now, if we want to take it to everybody, we must be able to appeal to everybody in language, in culture, in tradition. That's why even from the theme, from the title of the movie, you can see it's shrouded in mystery. You can't say what it is. It's not a type of movies that you can always tell what everything will be expected to be like. It's just simply the landlord. What about the landlord? Who is the landlord?
It's a big opening for Ebenezer, and with this he hopes to kick off a career that will eventually leave a positive mark within the filming world.
At the cross where you died for me, and his glory appears like the light from.
And I would love to say, our days of peace have just begun.